How are you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
Yep.
Do you know how many people are now watching our channel?
No.
273 people. Oh, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope you're all doing well. It is an incredibly hot day here in our part of Australia. What did they say? It was like
40 degrees.
40 degrees, which is?
I don't know. Today we are going to be putting the cows through the cattle yard as it's time for their 6 weekly dosing.
Is it every 6 weeks?
Supposed to, yeah.
Wow, I thought it was every 2 or 3 months.
No, every 6 weeks or so. For their worms, ticks, lice, flies. So that's going to be the mission for today.
We haven't given you a proper look at our new cattle yard setup that we have. So we're going to get the drone up so you can have a look at that as well. Mark will go into it with a bit more depth once we're there. We'll do a little cattle yards tour. It's probably not something that's super exciting, but it is something that is a part of our homestead and that we're going to be using regularly. So we think it's only appropriate that we give you a little tour and show you it. It will be a little bit of a challenge. The last time we tried to do it, we had cows running all over the paddock. We didn't record it because it was the first time we were doing it and we just didn't know what we were doing. But since then we added some more cattle panels to our cattle yard so that we can sort of push them into one section and get them through the cattle run. But we'll show you that more once we get down there. Which cows are we gonna do first? Oh, and just for the record, Emoji hasn't had her baby yet, but she is struggling, so it's probably any day, which is what we've been saying for the whole week, so. Which cows are we gonna do first? We're gonna do the Norman paddock. Oh God, that freaks me out doing Norman.
Do we want to do the easy one first or the hard one first?
I reckon we do the maternity girls first.
Alright, that's the easy one, so.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna grab Newsflash, her baby, Emoji, and Icicle. We're gonna try and lure them into the cattle yards with some lucerne. And then hopefully push them through the run. We don't know if we're going to put Emoji through it. She is really large.
She probably won't fit.
She probably won't fit through the actual run part, which we'll show you in a moment. But now we're going to do a little cattle yard montage. Montage?
Sure.
You're going to fly the drone, get some good shots for our Bilkurra peeps, and yeah.
Herd some cows.
We'll see you after that. Let's go droving. All right, we will see you on the flip side.
Okay, so we'll now go through the cattle yards. We've seen it from the sky, so we'll show it from the ground level now. So this is the gate we're going to push them through. Now we're going to move these panels out of the way so the cows will go up here into the main holding yard, and then we can put these panels back and use these as a force yard, forcing the cattle through here, through this race. Gates here. Cows will come through here. This is the first holding yard, which will be eventually where we have our scales put in here, and then they'll go through into this one. This is the main crush here. So it's got the head bale, it's got the vet section at the back here, so these doors close, which will be useful later on when we do AI on the cows so that they can get in right behind without being kicked. And so this is where we'll do the dosing through here. and then we'll release the cows out through this gate, back out to the holding yard.
All right, so I thought I'd just come on the outside. I'll flip the camera around and give you a look on the outside and how this whole thing works. All right, so when they come up to this part here, this gate will be open, ready for them to go through. We'll make sure that this door here is also open as we close this, so they can't reverse themselves out. Once they're in here, we need to make sure that this head clamp bit is closed. Now that is hooked up to this big yellow pulley, which runs across down here with a handle. Conveniently, it's located right next to this, so you could close this as well as operating this all at the same time. So you pull this lever up, which then opens that door all the way up. Once the cows come near that door and they try and walk out, you close it on their neck to keep them in place. What you can also do, if they're jumping around a lot, is put this bar that's down here through just here, and then you can push it along right up to the bottom of the cow. Anyway, we'll try and give you a better look at it while we're actually doing it. I don't know how easy it is going to be to film this, because obviously we're going to be very hands-on with the cows. So if the footage isn't the best, I apologize, but I'm sure you'll understand why. All right, let's get these cows. Michael's got the loosen just there. We're just going to be really quiet, and we're just going to try and bring them slowly with that loosen back over to the cattle yards. We're not too worried about the little baby. If he chooses to come, he can come, but other than that, we're not worried about it. The one that we are a little bit worried about, Mama Emoji. She is quite large, and as you've seen, the cows do get quite spooked and they try and turn around in there, and they probably could really hurt themselves badly. I think we might just try and feed her lucerne in there and just see if we can pour it over her rather than stress her out going through that entire thing. I just don't think it's really a good idea, so we'll try and do it from the inside. Done?
Is that?
Awesome. Alright, we'll let her finish her lucerne there, and then we will open this side gate up just there, all the way open, and we'll try and lure them back into their paddock, back over there. Just want to show them what pour on you use, just in case they're curious.
So this time we used this one, Cattle Max. So I like to switch it up. I'll use this one for now until it runs out, and then I'll change brands, change a different one, just to stop build up of immunity between the pests and stuff. It's always good to rotate.
And what does this treat for?
So this will treat all the intestinal worms, it'll treat for lice, and it'll treat for cattle ticks, and it will treat for buffalo fly.
So, Sol, if you're watching, you suggested that we maybe try and get some footage of kangaroos using the drone.
Yeah, we could try.
See what they do. Anyway guys, that is it from us today. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.